Hello, thank you for visiting my channel. This is When You See Me Say Yes. I'm here to do another intuitive reading and message for my Tauruses. So if you are a Taurus or if you have Taurus in your chart, any and everywhere, it doesn't matter if it's your sun, moon, rising, Mars, Venus, it can be all, anything and everything. Or if this message just for some reason called to you, then that means that you are here for a reason. So we're just gonna hop right into it. I've already pre-shuffled and drawn, and before I even get into the cards, I just want to say that when I was shuffling, I immediately heard like the words, "You're breaking out of a cycle of illusion." And you know, funnily enough, what came out first was the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. That to me is like, it gave immediate energy of someone breaking out of a real cycle here. You could be in the Queen of Wands energy where you're just really taking your power back. You're really understanding where and how your energy and your focus and your actions should be directed. And like, I'm just seeing this influx of abundance and just the universe really responding like right away. I'm seeing someone who's like refocusing their energy, refocusing their time, and in the midst of all that, like as soon as you, like the universe is really speaking to you. So as soon as you focus your energy on something and you do something and you put action towards something that's really meant for you, that's going to really benefit you, you're getting immediate results. So that's what I'm seeing here. Really like good refreshing energy with the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom here, like with what you're carrying. I feel like this is a time where you're really mastering and working on your craft. You're really like taking initiative. You are breaking out of a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune here. Like the wheel is turning for you. You are in this energy of like, we're not resting, we're go, go, go. And there is something that is overriding here where like, you're also breaking free with this, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, with like being what crowns the situation. There's really a feeling here of like letting go of this like past pain, letting go of like this, just whatever was holding you back, and even like taking that pain and turning it into purpose. I'm hearing is really what's happening here. You could be developing like an actual artistic piece. You could be even like, it doesn't have to be like creative in like an artsy way. Like you're just using, it's like, I just really see this as like someone transmuting energy. So like the pain that you're feeling, it's like you're turning this into like motivation and drive. And what I'm seeing is like, it's almost harnessing your work. So like I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm getting this image, but I'm seeing like a pain as like you're lassoing this, like, you know, anything that has like been a struggle for you or that has really put you in a position of feeling like you were unworthy or not enough, or just anything and everything, like you're crowning yourself with that energy now, and you're taking it and you're turning it back towards yourself. With this Nine of Wands here in reverse, like if you can see, I mean, I'm trying to, it's literally, I see the wands like pointing here to the Queen of Wands. Like she is literally taking her pain and turning it back into like her power. Really, really great energy here. I know I said she, doesn't have to be, there's no gender in tarot. So this could just be whoever you are or whoever this reading is resonating with. This is definitely you being in this Queen of Wands energy. There is, you know, here, what immediately fell out and crossing was the Two of Swords. I feel like you are coming out of a time where you were really in this really stuck and stagnant energy. You were just not knowing exactly which way to go. And I feel like you were in this, like, I heard bubble. Like you just felt like, or somebody here was really feeling like they just couldn't move forward. They didn't know what direction to go to. They were in like a mental entrapment, mental imprisonment. And I think that like this is giving me energy where it's like somebody doesn't know what to do, so they just decided to do something instead of like sitting there and like really, you know, focusing on the like, you know, being in their head about a situation, or just not, you know, and really like, instead of being trapped mentally, because there was some kind of a crossroads here that happened where like maybe you have a history, or this person, whoever this is for, like has a history of like really overthinking and like getting stuck in like analysis paralysis. This is what this is giving me, this analysis paralysis kind of energy. And now this gives me energy of someone who's just really just going for it, like just going and doing something. Instead of just sitting there in their head, they're just really taking initiative and saying, you know what, it's not going to do me any good to sit here and wonder, overthink, or just like sit in this mental entrapment. So I'm just going to instead, like, I'm just going to get up and go. This is giving me energy of somebody who just like if you're feeling, and this could also be like if you're feeling stagnant, just go for it, like do something with the energy, like you could get up and go for a walk, you know, even get up and like, you know, walking around your house, just doing something, you know, instead of like sitting there in this, like when you're noticing, or if this is for somebody, like whoever this is resonating with, if you're noticing yourself feeling stuck in like some kind of like analysis paralysis energy, the key to this here is just getting up and doing something, moving your body, literally working the energy through. And I feel like this, whatever this entrapment was, whatever this like overthinking was, had to do with, this is the Lovers in reverse. Like we, you know, it could have been a love situation. It could have been something that really was just like, and again, like I'm just getting a lot of mental entrapment. Like this could also be somebody that you were dealing with who was really like in their head about whatever was going on, whatever has been going on. Like it's not giving me so much emotional energy. This is really a lot of like mental, like somebody who's almost in their own way, can't get out of their own way. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse here. So yeah, like I feel like this person was caught between a rock and a hard place. They were stuck in this energy of like, and finally, I just feel like there was an inability to leave something or someone. Like there was just this, I'm hearing dire, like this really like overwhelming kind of situation, and really just this overwhelming mentality. Somebody could really struggle with mental health here. They could have struggled a lot with like depression. And I'm hearing like somebody saying like nothing ever worked, like nothing was working. So this is giving energy of somebody who like had to walk away, but is also like refusing to walk away. This is also giving me energy now of like of somebody different, or this could still be you, or this could be somebody that you're close to. Like somebody here is like feeling like they're in a mental entrapment, feeling like they have nowhere to turn, nowhere to go. They're feeling like they're really bogged down. They're really like, I mean, and this is also giving me energy, whereas like it's like I feel like there's one person here who's like really turning and transmuting their energy. Like they're taking their lemons and turning it into lemonade. Like they're really answering the call to like whatever their challenges are. And then there's another energy here of like somebody who just feels stuck. This could be, yeah. This could be somebody who, I mean, I feel like this is you though. I feel like this is like a lot of like there's something that you're letting go, or there's something that you're moving through right now where you were really in this in a connection of where this person could have been really like mentally abusive, really like emotionally abusive, really like playing with your mind though, like really into mind games, and refusing to admit that there was like something going on, but you're letting this go. Whatever this is, like, you're moving away from this. I feel like somebody was really stuck though for a while in the process of like just not knowing what to do, where to turn, like if they should actually leave or go. Someone doesn't know if they should stay, if they should go, if they should go left, they should go right. They're just stuck in this energy. And I feel like whatever's happening now, there's a big shift and you're moving out of this, whatever this is. I want to know more about the other person that was involved in whatever this was. If this was a romantic connection, I want to know what... I just want to know more about both parties. We have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person could have shown you a lot of like they could have talked and communicated with you a lot. They could have shown you a lot. They could have used their words a lot. But I'm seeing like emotionally they were just very much not available. I feel like this is a connection where you guys really, really communicated, and like this, I'm seeing people who like would stay up all night like talking, or like there was just a lot of like with this butterfly, it's like I'm just seeing like the symmetry. Like I feel like if this was a connection, a romantic connection, this person is really good with their words, or you're really good with, like you guys both though, the conversation, I feel like this is a relationship where you guys could have talked forever. Like you guys just could really relate on like a mental plane. Like this person is in love with your mind. This person, I just feel it's interesting because I feel like there's a block in my throat, like with communication, and it's like I feel like I want to cry. So like I'm feeling like this person or this connection was like, it was really hard to like really relate on an emotional level. Like there was a blockage there. Somebody was really suppressing a lot of their emotions, or maybe you felt like you had to suppress a lot of your feelings. Like this is like giving me energy of like you felt like you couldn't cry in front of this person, or this person felt like they couldn't cry in front of you. There is like someone didn't feel safe here to really be vulnerable. But I'm getting something else too. But the mental space here was really clear. Like I feel like you guys are really clear with each other. Like this gives me energy of like people who meet and they're just like, oh, like you guys just get each other, you know, in so many ways. You guys could also have like telepathic communication. There could be a lot of like, I'm just getting really clear communication on a certain, this could be in the spiritual plane too, but there's just it was very easy for this person to talk to you, or vice versa, but not necessarily about like the emotional things. I'm also getting that like you could have an angel or some kind of a guide who came in suddenly with a very direct message, just talking about how this person was like emotionally manipulating you, or like you just got this feeling that this person was not just, this person could have been exploring other options. There just was something here where like you got notified, like, and you could have literally received like a text message. There was something, or like you could have a passed on loved one who literally sent you a message, or this could be that message that this person was not like, there could have even been a situation that you were in with this person where you were literally sitting there and just like realizing like you guys aren't equally yoked on like an emotional and on an emotion in terms of emotional intelligence and just like your ability to really process and work through those. This person is coming out of like as a Knight of Cups in reverse, which is just really not good energy. And like I feel like this person is so good with their words, or they're so good with like their And then I'm feeling like there's somebody here who's like the opposite. Like there's somebody here who felt like they were really clear, like on a mental plane, or this person gonna made you feel like you were like crazy, or like that you were like the like person who had all like the mental health issues. But this person actually is really like lacking in a lot of like emotional spaces. Like this person could have given you like grief for like being too emotional. They could have like told you that you were too much. There's some kind of energy here where this person is more comfortable on like a mental plane, and because of that there was like some shame or like some, I mean, like gaslighting. There was just like some real but it was really to be emotionally manipulative. It was to, yeah, this person, there is something about like someone coming in. This person could also be an air sign, or you could be an air sign. I mean, I know this is a Taurus reading, but this could be somebody who has a lot of air in their chart. This person's coming in with a lot of like fast communication. This person is really good at like keeping whatever or whoever they want in their vicinity, in their space, with their words. This person is like a wordsmith. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands here, this person, I just feel like there's really fast action coming toward. And this could also be as soon as you're in this energy of like this Queen of Wands energy where you're just like, you know what? I don't know. Like, I don't know what any of this is. I can't sit here and think about this anymore. I'm just going to start doing what I know I can control. I'm going to put action towards what I know I can focus on. That's going to bring me benefits. That's going to bring me results. And then I'm seeing this person like rushing in right at this moment where you're like, really in your bag. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm seeing somebody who is just like taking all the energy that they've like kind of bottled up inside of like resting and just really like internalizing, suppressing, going in, and just it's like bursting out, but in the most positive, beneficial way, because you're directing this energy towards your goals, towards your maybe your finances, towards your dreams. And as soon as this happens, this person comes rushing in, but to be emotionally manipulative. Like they're coming in as like the King of Swords, but underneath they are still like the Knight of Cups. And there's a part of you that's really understanding and knowing that, and really seeing this person and starting to see that side of them for what it really is. That's not to say this person can't change, but there is like some like energy here of just real, yeah, this person is like not able to accept or see the love for like what it really is. This person is in this energy of like they're not moving in a just way. They're not moving in a I'm hearing that they're moving in a really like heavy space. This person, I just got, this person also could have moved. There could have been like a recent move, or you could have recently moved. There is something here where there was just a really big choice, a really big decision. This person could also be feeling just like, they could just feel like there is injustice here, but they're not really realizing that there is like a gift being handed to them. Grab from this deck and just see. Okay. Ancestor Spirit has reaches. Please give me some information for my Taurus viewers. What do my Taurus viewers need to know now in regards to this situation? Hold your vision. Take time to breathe out, and luck is on your side. I just feel like, and with this too, I just looked at these circles on my board here, and then it's interesting because with these moon cards, what I got, it's like there's a, there's a new moon, then we have this like fixed half moon here, and then it's like we have this almost full moon. And I just feel like that this is like where your energy is. It's like you're almost to this like this to me with this saying take time to breathe out, it's like taking that time right before you breathe out. And the full moon, I feel like it's really about like releasing and creating new space for whatever is like meant to come. And I just feel like there's somebody here who's right in like that point in time. It's like it's the moment right before you fully release. Like, so if any of you are feeling stagnant or like frustrated, or like maybe like things aren't moving along as fast as you'd like them to, or if you're feeling like, I just feel like there is it's like there's so much going on, but it's like this is a moment right before everything is gonna like really like turn up. Like I'm seeing somebody who's like laying in their bed, or just like having a time like or coming out of a time of real solace, of real like introspection. And maybe this really looked like you or somebody else like really just like laying in their bed, like not even going outside. Like I'm just seeing somebody, or this could have just been, or like maybe you were, going to work every day, like, but just feeling like somebody's really on autopilot, feeling like you're just kind of walking and just like moving through life and like nothing's really happening. This is like a message that's like, this is the calm right before like the storm. Like there's gonna be a big release, and a storm, not in a bad way, like in a good way, but like if you've been feeling like things are just really stagnant, this is really like confirmation that like things are really gonna start picking up for you here. This could also be like one of those things where the new year is really in the springtime. So we sometimes think that like, especially with New Year's and everything, and like with this being 2024, like this could, you could maybe have felt like there was supposed to be a momentum or a push, but really we're still in a time of like really still going within and like seeking internal wisdom and guidance. Winter is about a time of like reflection, to really like rest before the burst of spring, and when everything kind of comes forth and like starts to grow and bloom again. So like this is just that time in that space. So like if you're feeling like there is just a real like lull or like lack of energy, and you're just kind of waiting for something to like push forward or push through, you could like just remind yourself, and this is confirmation truly, that you're just right before. You actually should take this time to like continue to rest a little bit. If you're feeling like you're making choices and actions that are like not like, maybe I'm seeing somebody who's like just getting out of bed, or like just doing the bare minimum feels like you're doing something again, so it feels like an accomplishment, but like then you get in your head and you're like, oh, like that's not even that much, like that's not even, when you think about all the dreams and goals that you have, it kind of can be overwhelming when you're just like, oh, this is like all I can do today. But really, like, your soul is ascending and your body is resting, and and just be gracious and compassionate with yourself during this time, because you're really starting to just overcome these like mental entrapments and really starting to like push through. And by the end of this year, you're going to be in a really different, like, solid new space. You're going to have like a routine. Right now, you're like, it's consistency. Consistency is key. This is like about love, but it's not. It's also like really about like, I feel like this could be like the final push, or like this last push where you're really just like letting it all go, releasing what doesn't serve you and leaving it behind, and really moving into this new time and space, this new reality that you have created for yourself. It's already created. It's already done. You're just now like, you're adjusting to it. Your body's adjusting to it, and like you can't just hop in and like do it right away. You gotta like kind of ease into like this new reality that you have very much created. Like all of the work has been done, you're just kind of catching up to it, if that makes sense. So if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling like you're just not quite where you want to be, like, just patience. This is real confirmation. I feel this so deep in like my like stomach, my like lower stomach, just like that this is confirmation that like it's already happened. This is confirmation that it's happening. You're just like, you don't need to worry about that. It's all like, if this is a job, if this is like just a dream, whatever you've been dedicating, and you're gonna know what I'm talking about, because it's whatever you've been dedicating your energy to that has given you immediate results. And this could be like you just feeling really good about like whatever this is. This could be you literally sitting there just thinking about whatever this is and like just getting the best feeling ever from just thinking and envisioning it. That could in itself, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever that is for you, this is, it's taking off. It is already done. You just need to now learn how to like match your actions and energy towards whatever this is, because like this is going to be your life. This is what you're going to start living. So whatever that is, that could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a dream, it could be anything, it could be all of the above. This is something really growing, but it's like you're just in this phase of like taking the baby steps. And I just see someone who's like kind of frustrated with like it's not going as fast as you'd like, or like, you know, you're not seeing the immediate change, but you're in it. Okay, like this is like your reality shift. It is already done. That was a really deep like, oh, and I just felt like I just got so into this. Like this is just, I mean, this is really good like overall energy. And this is about a relationship, but it's not. It's also like this spirit is asking you to focus more on yourself right now. They're asking you to like really like understand that like whatever is not making sense, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna fall into place once you fall into place. When you fall into place and you're on your path, everything else is going to fall exactly where it should. Yeah, there's somebody here though who is, what is this devil and this emperor in reverse? Can you clarify this for me, please, Spirit? There could be a father wound here. There is like, I mean, it's not easy. See, like, yeah, you're coming to a point where like you are releasing all of these burdens, or there's somebody here who does not want to let you go. There is somebody here who I feel like is wanting to keep you in this mental entrapment, or this could literally be like the devil himself. Like this could be, but this is somebody, this could be also like a father figure, but this could also be like, there could also be some need to like balance your masculine side. Like there's just like chains here. There's real like attachments here that are negative. And if you're going through something too, I'm hearing where somebody, if you're trying to come out of like an addiction, if you're like this gives me energy of someone who's like trying to get sober and you're taking it day by day. Literally just like every single step. If you fall back or you falter, it's okay. Just keep going. Like you don't have to be perfect. You know, this is giving me energy of somebody who's like, you know, maybe you realize, maybe there's something here that's like, but you are like, you don't see it yet, you don't feel it yet, but you're free from this. And this is the hard part. This is the part where you have to like really, where you have to remember who you are and you have to show yourself who you really are, because you move through these moments. And it's the days when you don't get any like, nobody's there to like say, hey, good job, or like, hey, like, you know, like, because you don't even feel like you're doing a good job necessarily. You don't even feel like it's that big of a deal. There's it's giving me energy of somebody here who's like, somebody here doesn't feel like they're even worthy of like giving themselves a pat on the back or like giving themselves props, because they're so frustrated with where they're at. They're so frustrated with like that, the fact that they're there, that they're wherever they are in the first place, right? And if this is you, or if this is somebody that you love, like this is really like you've overcome so much already and you've come so far and you're so strong. And like these days may seem like this is just, again, oh, this is just giving me energy of somebody who's like just getting through the day is like difficult. And just doing normal everyday things is difficult. And you know what? Those are the wins that are going to like set you up for the rest of your life. This is, you're teaching yourself self-discipline, you're teaching yourself patience, you're teaching yourself how to not give up in some of the most challenging spaces. And luck is on your side. Like, with the new moon in Sagittarius, like, luck is on your side. You are very heavily protected and guided, and you are releasing from this mental entrapment, from this mental like you're coming towards the end. There's so many nines here. Like you're reaching towards the end of the cycle. Yeah, we have the Hangman. And 3 of Cups. This Hangman, it's like, it's giving me energy of like taking a moment to like really like change perspectives and see what's going, like, but you're also like, I feel like this is giving me energy of like in a moment of like real like where you just don't know what to do. This is giving me energy of somebody who's like choosing to just dance through it anyways. Like there is like, this is giving me energy of somebody who's like, you know what, I don't know and I don't have all the answers, but that's okay. You know, I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna battle and like, you know, overextend myself so much to like trying to figure out the right or wrong way. I'm just gonna live like, this is what, you know what this is teaching you? This is teaching you literally to live in the moment. This is teaching you how, you are literally right now learning how to live in the moment. That's what you're doing. You're teaching yourself and you're parenting, retraining, whatever you want to, however you want to phrase it. You're showing yourself, you're learning how to live in the moment. And you're going to look back at this time and you're going to say, wow, that was really, really hard. But I was literally learning and teaching myself how to do something that like you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. Yeah. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's a gift. It's going to bear fruit, whatever this is. Whatever this cycle is, you just got to keep going. Just keep pushing through it. You're so close. You are so close to getting those big, big results. And you're already getting them. Like I said, if you're sitting there and you're envisioning certain things, I don't care if you're laying in your bed all day. If you are thinking of things and it gives you and it brings you energy of joy and love, that is like already, it's the universe and your body literally responding energetically to something that is right for you. So follow that and continue to then do things that give you that kind of energy, that kind of response when you're going like through your day-to-day life. And even just a sense of accomplishment. I'm talking about like just finishing, you know, the dishes or something, like giving, and then just sitting there and being like, wow, I did that. I'm proud of myself. This is like you in a season where you're learning how to like take credit and like give yourself credit for like the small things, because they build up over time and it really matters. This is a beautiful transformational period. Someone's going through like a deep, someone's ascending. They're really like, they're answering their call and they're in the midst of like the work. You're already in it. Someone is literally shifted into a new reality and they're in it, and it's just like you're adjusting. That's all I have. It's actually really positive energy after a time, but it's like you're just coming out. Like you're not quite out of it, but like you're coming out of it. It's like I'm seeing when a whale comes up for air right before they breach or break the surface, like right when you can see them but they haven't quite, it's like there's just a little bit of water right on top before you hit the air and take the deepest, longest breath in, because you made it to the top, to the surface. Someone just took a real deep dive into whatever this was, and I gotta give you props, because the energy right there was, you know, it's not easy. But like true Taurus, you know, the bull, just stubborn, like, and it's like, you know, that's a fighter, you know, there's a warrior spirit within you. And, you know, you're just showing yourself right now what you really are made of. And I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think you're going to surprise yourself. So with that being said, I have to go to work. I'm gonna hop out of this energy. But this was lovely, and this was a great way. I love this reading today, and wherever you are, if this resonated, or if this resonated for somebody else that you know, I just wish you the best of luck, and wishing all of you just the most love, the most peace, and the most prosperity. I will see you soon. Thank you.